It says you are live. We are live. Hey, what is up, guys? We are live. Unfortunately, we are not popping out babies live. We're having some issues with the birthing process. This mama pig is not it's not giving babies up. She's back there trying like crazy. She's struggling. She's had 2 since last night. She had her first baby Piglet last night at 10:30. I stayed out with her most all night. I went in around 2-ish, 2 o'clock in the morning. Came back out an hour later to check on her. Nothing. Came back out in the morning, and she must have had another piglet around like 4-ish, I guess. And they were both dead. Oh, and Miss McKinley's with me today.
Hi.
Yeah, Kinley's hanging out. We're in the pig pen. Trying to scoot over so they can see the pig back there doing pig-like things. Let's see here. Let's see who's in here. Lady T Survival's in the house. Living the Dream Homestead. Sherry Ann Collier. Tanya Metz says, hi, McKinley.
Hi.
Brian says, hey, Chad, big fan of yours. Thanks, Brian. Appreciate it. Crystal Creek Farm says, hey, guys. Lila Newton says, hi, Chad. And your mom says, love you, Kiki.
I do.
Yeah, so, guys, we've been waiting. I've been watching pigs for the last 3 days. Father's Day was staring at pigs. She was doing everything that she needed to do as far as showing the signs, and so we thought it was happening, and she wasn't having it. She didn't have any pigs all day long. It's been a pain in the butt. It's been a long couple of days. Only slept a couple of hours last night because I like to be here, but you know, you gotta sleep.
Mama just dumped it.
So I'll share with you guys what I did do. Let's see how many people are in here. 45 people in the house. I'll share a secret with you guys that the farmer who I bought my pigs from shared with us. This piglet back here was never intended to be pregnant. She's supposed to just go off to butcher. Somehow our boar got to her and bred her. So we were never planning on breeding her. I'm thinking this might be, you know, a combination of the fact that we didn't want to breed her. She's not breed worthy. I don't know. The first piglet got stuck with its head. Its back feet came out backwards, and its head was just absolutely stuck to the point where I let her push for about 10 minutes or so. Could tell she was struggling, and then she started getting up inside here, and she started moving. She started moving around and actually dragging the piglet across the boards. She would lay down into the boards and then try to push, but she was pushing right into a board. So I reached in to help, and I grabbed a hold of the pig, and she tried to get up and run away, and I was holding the pig, and she was trying to get away, and she wasn't moving. That's how stuck that piglet was. So I was yanking on it pretty good, and it died. Yeah, so rough go on that one. But the next morning, this morning when I came out, and this is where I use the trick, guys. This is an old farmer's trick here. This isn't in the books. They're not going to tell you to do this. Get a pen and pad. Came out this morning, and she was super grumpy. As soon as I walked into the pen, she's growling and barking. Just being super grumpy. Pure Living for Outdoors with a $4.99 super chat. Here's for a beer, buddy. I'm on top of it, man. It's a rough day. I appreciate it. Piglets are going crazy. Anyway, I came out today, and she was getting real nuts. She didn't want me anywhere in there near her, and I could see back behind her a pile of what looked like guts, and I was worried that she had prolapsed, and so I had to get in there and check. And I used a little Irish whiskey to get in there. And the trick, guys, is to put just a little drop of whiskey in their ear. If you can get a little drop of whiskey in their ear, they'll actually calm down. And she was barking and snorting at me. She does this weird thing where she licks her lips like she's having a good time. It sounds like she's enjoying a meal, but it means to get away from her. But anyway, I took a drop of whiskey, stuck it in her ear, and about 5 minutes later she was calm and let me walk in there and get after her. So if you're raising pigs, put that in your book, guys. Whiskey in the ear. I don't know. She's talking. She's talking to someone in there. Have you guys heard of that before? Have any of you guys ever used that trick? A little whiskey in the ear to calm your pig down? Brian asks if we have any turkeys. We do not have any turkeys. We've had turkeys before, and we choose to not raise turkeys now.
But we will have ducks.
But we're getting a duck. Miss McKinley's getting a duck. Living the Dream says now they have another reason to get some Jameson whiskey. Yeah, good stuff. Good thing we had that on hand. McKinley needs a booster to be in the screen. I know. I'm sitting low. She's sitting here. Sit on that chair. Is that one higher or lower? I'm trying to get the pig.
I need a coochie over.
And Miss McKinley.
Yeah. Let's see.
Piglets are beating each
I
other
can't
up.
tell. Am I the same?
Jeep Dude asked, does it work on children? I don't know. I don't know. Skeet Baker says that's an old remedy. Yeah, I imagine that got passed down from someone's grandpa. Worked great though, man. She settled right down. 76 people in here, 23 thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up, guys.
I don't know if this is better.
Hi from NP Ranch in Oregon. You what?
I don't know if this is better or not.
Wanda Allen says, McKinley, you are so cute. Hi. Buddy says, she is your mini-me. That is right. Looks just like me. Lady T asks, I want to know who is the first person thought it was a good idea to stick whiskey in a pig's ear. It was probably a pig that needed it.
What'd Mom say?
Mom says no. She doesn't like that people call you my mini-me. The Farkus in the house. What up, buddy? Craig, we are, man, we're hoping for some piglets back here. Guys, I got two sows that are pregnant. This one that's only popped out 2 since 10 o'clock last night. There is no afterbirth either, so I'm assuming she's still going. And then we have another pig that's getting just bigger and bigger. I'll take you guys over to see her really quick. Stay right there. Big ol' mama. And those are 2 boys right there fighting over her, and she could care less. So she's probably a couple days behind this one. You guys want to go in and see this one? She's grumpy. No afterbirth though, since 10 o'clock. Jared Crocker, what up, buddy? Since 10 o'clock last night, guys, that's when she pushed out her first baby, to today. She's still trying, or she's just hanging out, but she's had no afterbirth come out. She's only had 2 piglets come out, and they're both dead. So there's an update. And she's grumpy too, because it was this morning when I gave her whiskey. I just can hear her growling at me. Where are my piglets? She might need a little more. I really don't need to mess with her though. She's good in there. She's just doing her thing. And I guess as long as, you know, as long as she doesn't, I don't know. How long can you have babies inside you? How long can you have a bunch of babies inside you before you die? I don't know, guys. So this could be a bit more of a dire situation than I'm actually leading on to. If, you know, she had trouble passing the 2 babies. So if she doesn't pass these because they're stuck, there may come a point where she dies and I may have to cut them out. In which case, Shelby's gonna be a bottle feeding maniac.
Amy.
And Miss McKinley. I gotta fix the screen. How's that? Can they see you?
Good.
I get that sun right in my head and then it doesn't blind them. I'm keeping you guys face towards the sun just so I can keep a little bit of an eye on her as well. Pure Living for Outdoors says, so you think all the piglets are dead? I don't know, man. I think they're dying coming out. I think she's having such a hard time bringing them out that she's probably crushing them. You know, it squeezes their lungs coming through, and if it's breaking open their sac and their lungs are squeezed and they're staying in long enough, they're not able to get any air. So I don't know. I don't think they're in there dead. I think they're trying to come out because they're actually, we just buried them a little bit ago, but they were big piglets, good sized piglets. So I think it could just be, the fact that she's a first-year mom, the fact that they're big piglets. I don't know. Buddy asks, what do you do with your old pigs? In the winter time, if we have them, I throw them up on top of that hut and the cats wind up eating them when they die. Otherwise, we just dig a hole on the other side of the fence there and then fling them over, put them in the hole, make fertile ground. Have you found work for your tractor since we got her running? I have not. I've been busy with this pig, and then I was busy today. I had to take Shelby all the way into Spokane for a baby's appointment. So we were out there almost all day. Spokane sucks. Having to drive into Spokane sucks. That was ridiculous. Anyway, we're drove out to Spokane and then just came back here about 2 hours ago, and we've been watching this pig trying to figure out what's going on. Missy Franklin says, your daughter is so cute. She gets it from her daddy. Thank you, Missy. Donna Stokes says, pull them. So the piglets themselves are having a hard time coming through, which means I know I will have a hard time going in. So I don't think pulling them is going to be an option physically, because I don't believe I will fit in her without possibly getting my hand stuck, because my fist is bigger than that pig's head was. That pig's head was absolutely jammed in there. Arkansas Pilgrim says, I didn't get a notification. We didn't put out a notification, buddy. I just went live really quick, just to kind of show you guys what's going on. I was hoping to bring you live to show you some piglets popping out, but we're just doing a little bit of an update on the pigs because they're coming out dead. And tonight we're drinking Elysian, Salute the Sun. Some IPA crap, it's not that good. Oh, also with pulling the pigs, usually when a pig lays down, they sort of go into a trance and begin pushing out babies, and you can mess around with them. With her, she's not quite doing that. She's kind of staying alert, and so when I go into the cage, she's like popping up, sitting up, trying to react to me. So going physically inside her is not going to be an option when she's not, you know, going to sleep. Yeah, it's an IPA. It's an IPA beer. It's pretty hoppy. I don't prefer hoppy beer. I like my beer dark. Dixie is also in here, guys, because Dixie does what Dixie does, and so she's in here for the birth of these babies, and mama doesn't want her anywhere near, which is funny, because Dixie doesn't want mama anywhere near those piglets either. I drug out the two dead piglets just right here, and the pig came out to it, and Dixie was on the other side of the fence and saw her coming and gets up and just starts barking through the fence at her, and the pig runs over to the fence and starts barking at Dixie, and they're just nose to nose barking at each other, but they both didn't want each other to be around the piglets. It's pretty funny. Dark beer, Negro Modelo. I don't even consider that dark beer. It's pretty good stuff, but that's pretty light. I like stouts. I like my stout beers. Is that sun annoying, guys? Is that pretty, is that gonna be okay? What about Budweiser? Not a fan of Budweiser. Jared Crocker from the Crocker Homestead. You guys go check out the Crocker Homestead. Those guys are great. Jared, is your wife still in Spokane? Looks like I got a halo. Nice.
With the halo.
You know, angels have the halos.
Ah.
Stream just goes by so quick. Does your son like homestead life? Yeah. Oh, sorry, man. Yeah, my bad. Jason's wife. Thought you guys had like a sister wives thing going on at first. Two guys, one girl in a homestead. What's this about? Click. Captain, what are you doing? Keith Wheat says, I can't hear you. Turn up your volume, buddy. Turn me up. Make some mods, LOL, like your wife. Guys, here's the thing about having moderators. It's a bit of censorship. Not into censorship. So, we got an a-hole running loose in the comments, you know, he's kind of, should be allowed to say what he wants to say, I guess. Why not? Keith, can you hear us, buddy? Uh-huh.
What is Mom saying?
Charles Gandy in the house. We're just sitting here waiting on piglets, man. So we tried to bring you guys some piglets. We're bringing you dead piglets. Chad, are you allowed to open carry where you're at? Yeah, man. So in the state of Idaho, Idaho passed a constitutional carry law. So even if you would like to conceal carry, you no longer recognize that it is your God-given right to protect yourself, and they should be regulating it. So, state of Idaho, good to go. Chad is allowed to open carry in all of Idaho. That is right. I open carry. You can open carry in the majority of states, guys. I'm not sure how many. I think California you can't open carry with a loaded gun, which is pretty funny. Not surprising, but funny. Stephen Watts says Arizona has the best gun laws in the world. Starting November 1st in the state of Oklahoma, we will be able to open/conceal carry. You absolutely should be able to. S&P says not here in New Jersey. Yeah. Yeah, there's some states that trample your guys' rights. You gotta vote better. Get out and vote, ladies and gentlemen. Defend your freedom at the voting booth. Having fun, Miss McKinley? It's your first live stream. You're just kind of hanging out, huh?
Yeah.
We have some Oklahoma people in the house. Open carry is legal in Arkansas, but not concealed. Missouri is open carry. Lila's letting Keith know that we lost a couple of pigs. Keith Wheat says Oklahoma in the house. Deborah McCrae says, is McKinley going to enter her duck into the duck race? No. No, family is not allowed to enter the duck race. Miss McKinley's duck might just fly off. Warrior Ranch Northwest says, so is Washington. Someone got timed out. Lila Newton timing people out. Oh, Lila. Swinging the wrench. Conceal carry only in Illinois. Yankee Stacking says, did I miss the piglets? Everyone's been missing the piglets, man. We were watching the pig all day yesterday. We had our first pig just a little bit after 10 o'clock last night. I stayed up the majority of the night. She had another pig somewhere between 4 o'clock-ish to 6 o'clock-ish when I got up, and she is she's still doing it. She's popped out nothing, but she's popped out no afterbirth, so we're just all sitting around waiting. I don't know. Beer Living for Outdoors says Stephen Watts because Texas sucks. Jared Crocker says hit that like button, people. He's probably going to come back about that Texas sucks thing here in a second too, I'm betting. Beer Living for Outdoors, stirring the poo pile, Kinley. 90 people in the house on a random day and 70 thumbs up. And Chad's got a halo.
Where you seen that?
Did I... Shut up, chicken. Did I notice you have an AR in a previous video? I have many firearms. You see them in videos once in a while. YouTube doesn't like firearms in the videos. So on principle, I put firearms in the videos from time to time. Because I don't like that rule. You guys want to see more gun videos? So any of these, any of the pig videos, pig births, the goat births, all of that stuff, YouTube demonetizes them anyway. So if you guys want to see some gun videos, we're getting videos demonetized anyway, so we could throw a few gun ones in. I like gun vids. Craig McDonald says, how are the bees? The bees are doing great. The bees are building like crazy. It's pretty cool. I kind of took a peek at them yesterday. Everything's looking good. What breed pigs do you raise? We raise red wattle and Tamworth, and the mix of those two, we like to put those out to butcher. That's the product we like to give our clients. Yeah, Lady T Survival's on it. Tamworth and red wattle cross pigs. How is the tractor? Tractor's good, man. Tractor, I know you guys kind of missed it, but the tractor is running. Khaki64 says, I have a Tech 9. Khaki64, I too had a Tech 9 at one time in my life, but I got rid of it because it's a little too gangster for me. Put a 1 in the comments if you now have or at any time in your life have owned a Tech 9. You guys want to see the kids play with guns? Right on.
I can do that.
Yankee Stacking has had 4 Tech 9s. I don't know what a 4 is, Yankee. What does that mean? Mac 10? Was 4 Mac 10? I forgot. There's a town called Tamworth here in Australia. So the Tamworth pig is, you ready for some history? The Tamworth pig is the oldest registered pig on books. And of course the Tamworth comes from England. And I believe, didn't the English do something with Australia? Did they settle you guys? What'd they do? Do they own part of you guys? Are you under English? Don't you guys have the Queen on your money? You have the Queen on your money, right? Are you owned by the Queen? Who is your master? Warwick Jones, who is your master? Who owns Australia? Sue Plummer was timed out. What is going on? Lila, are you going nuts with the banning of people? What do you got going on, Lila?
Maybe it's fun?
Tammy K says, are you teaching your kids to shoot? Absolutely. Have you palpate the sow to ensure something? The answer is no. I've done nothing to this sow. She does not want me to touch her. Brian Kerwick in the house says, tell Crocker I love North Country. That's right. See? Crockers, I told you. It's just Dutch he doesn't like. Old Dutch. I got another guy on my channel. He don't seem to like me all that much, but he's here quite a bit, and he really dislikes Dutch. She's our monarch. All right, yeah, okay. Work, Jones. Yeah, you guys got to free yourself from the English, man. We did it, and it's been great ever since. Jared Crocker laughing it up. Bill Randall in the house. What up, buddy? Let's see. Someone asked, do we ship pork? We don't ship pork. Scott Gasborough. We don't ship pork, but I actually do. I do deliver my pork 8 to 9 hours from here. Yeah, 8 to 9 hours. But I take a lot of pigs down at one time, so it's worth it for me to do that. Have you heard of a Banty rooster? Absolutely. Yeah, around here you can get roosters for free. Living the dream homestead, says poor Mrs. North Country off grid. Well, Brian, Shelby is pregnant right now, so I wouldn't ask her to stick her hand up the pig.
I can help.
I'm sure she could do it. Kinley actually asked if she could do it, but this pig is getting up and moving around quite a bit. It's not staying down, so I think it would be a little bit too dangerous to have Kinley do it. Unfortunately, I think the other option is going to be if they wind up getting stuck and she dies, I'll be cutting these piglets out, and hopefully we can save them. Where's the wife at tonight? She's over yonder. She's in the shade somewhere hanging out. She's talking to you guys in the chat, though. Pittsburgh, PA, a little more than 9 hours. Yeah, it sure is. Holy sugar, Miss North Country off grid. That is 100 people in the live chat right now. Is it Miss McKinley making that face? Arkansas Pilgrim, appreciate it, bud. Hey, and I really, really like the book, too. I have been reading it as much as I can. I'm really liking it quite a bit. Just popped in from work real quick. Yes. The piggies are not okay. The piggies are dying, Angela. We've got 2 piglets dead. Yeah, not good. Clever Coin in the house. You guys check out Clever Coin. He's a cool cat. A little young, underage fella, but he's a good dude. It's going by so quick, guys. I'm trying to get your questions here. Let's see. Hello from Southern Kentucky. Junior Martin in the house. That's a good name. He's clever. Lila, what's going on? Do you need me to take the wrench away? Is it too much, my friend? It's okay. It's okay if you're in over your head. Sometimes you got to kick your friends out. It's not fun. McKinley, do you have a favorite pig? Yankee Stacking would like to know.
Yes.
Feel free to tell him.
Dead or alive?
Oh, you can. Yeah, you can tell him your dead pig.
OP.
She really likes OP, our boar that died over the winter time. That was her little pig. So she's a fan of a dead pig, which is good because I'm a fan of bacon. Dead or alive? Yeah, that's my kid. What is your advice on growing a beard? Throw the razors away, man. A little extra water here and there. Boom. I don't know. Beards are genetic, man. They either grow or they don't. I've heard that if you shave quite a bit, it grows in thicker. I don't know. I've just always had a beard. How's Keith? Keith is doing good. Guys, Keith is named after Keith. Keith is the runt, and I was actually going to stick Keith into the pig pen with this sow here as soon as they all start going to allow him to continue to get milk since she lost a couple. Tell people to minimize the screen, please. I think that's what that said. William Keller's all about the bacon. Clever Coin knows what's up. Yeah, I was born with this beard, guys. Campton Family Compound. Bacon. Yeah. But who's Keith named after? Keith is named after Keith, the baby pig. Keith Wheat, that guy right there. The runt. The runt is named after Keith Wheat, who is in the comments, who always asks me to send him his runt in the mail, and I never do it, but I gave him the name. I know, it's good stuff. Hey, Chad, we are new homesteaders in Eastern Washington. Oh, man, hold on, come back. I learned so much from you guys. I appreciate it. I'll tell you what, I got a tip for you if you're just getting in here. You go buy yourself a little bit of whiskey, okay? And when your pig is being an a-hole, you get a little dipper. You can use a little dropper. I used a straw, and I just stuck it down in the whiskey, put it over her ear, and just dropped it in, and put a drop down in her ear, and she settled down. That's if your pig's being an a-hole. I've had a couple pigs, and they kind of don't want you by them until they start kicking out babies, and then as soon as they start kicking out babies, you can get in there. But this one was being really grumpy, so we stuck some Jameson in her ear, and it calms them down. Works great. I have a real mean pig. I'm gonna keep him drunk. Yeah, Angela, if you guys got a mean pig, man, breed them and kill them. Get rid of them. Mean pigs. You don't need mean pigs. Pigs are so abundant. Get nice ones. Get rid of the ones that'll hurt you. Charles Gandy, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it, guys. 100 in the chat. 101 thumbs up. That's pretty cool. Shelby says, can I have Jameson while I'm in labor? No, babe, you cannot, but I could probably sneak you a couple drops in the ear while they got you on the table. PC Guy's off-grid cabin in the house. On his way to the freezer. Oh, yeah. Yeah, kill your pigs. Kill your pigs. Eat them good. Oh, you got a $4.99 super chat from Yankee Stacking. Yay, she says, Yankee. That's for you. He said to give it to you. You know I'm gonna, too. Which is good. You can buy more pigs now, huh? So, guys, the kids all get allowance. They get paid to do their chores out here. Well, they're expected to do their chores out here, but they get paid for their efforts. And the girls both saved up their money and decided they wanted a piglet. They wanted in on the pig business. So they each gave me some money for their piglets. And so they're in the pig game. What's your pig's name? Tell me your pig's name.
By Magoo.
You got to say it a little slower.
Okay. By Magoo.
His name is Spotty Magoo because he's the only spotted pig we got. It's a silly name, but he's a good-looking pig. Excellent name, says Angela off-grid. Stacy Clark in the house. McKinley, what is your favorite thing to do on the homestead? Deborah McCrae would like to know. You can think about it for a second. I'm so excited for you guys. We're having a boy. AK Lay's excited. I think they put me in timeout because of what I said about the G word, LOL. I don't know what the G word is, Sue Plummer, but you're cool. It's all good. I'm sure it was a misunderstanding. Are you still thinking about rabbits? Absolutely, man. I'm so freaking busy right now. And of course, I'm always thinking about more stuff to put on my plate. But yes, I absolutely want... Oh, guns. No, Sue Plummer, you don't get kicked out for guns in here. Lila, don't kick anyone out for talking guns. Give them a star or something. There we go. It was an accident. Lila's sorry. Sue, I'm sure you forgive her. We're all friends.
Yay.
Angela Off-Grid, thanks for stopping by. Good luck killing that pig. Keith Wheat's got to go feed. See ya. It's about feeding time here. Lila Newton, you can time me out if you want. Lila, never time out Clever Coin. Let him bask in the shame of all his comments. We make scrapple in Pennsylvania. Bet you don't know what that is. I don't know what that is, and I know someone has told me about it before. I have known it and forgot it already, and it might have been you much, much earlier. Did you pick a boy name yet? Asked Tanya Metz. No. Pure Living for Outdoors. See you, buddy. Thanks for coming by. Excited to see my rabbits. I'm excited to see rabbits, too. I got a lot of stuff to build. All right, guys. Well, it is 35 minutes into this thing, so I think I'm gonna jump off as well. I think what I'll do is if this pig starts to pop out some piglets, I can jump back on here to show you guys some live piggies, if that's what you guys want to see. If you guys want to see some live piggies, let me know. Put a 1 in the comments. William Keller says, here's more for you, Miss McKinley from Ariel. Boy, you might pay your pig off tonight. Scrapple is the rest of the parts of the pig that you won't eat. So like its foot. Scrapple is pig hoof. I guess his name will be Xander Cage, NCOG. I think maybe he should just have to earn his name. Maybe he'll go 2 years without anything on the birth certificate. All right, we got a lot of 1s. That's good.
We can call him 1.
The baby?
Yeah.
No, we're not calling the baby 1. Everyone's saying goodbye. Everyone's having a good night. Excellent, excellent. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. You can't eat pig oink. Yankee says goodbye, Miss McKinley.
Bye.
Bye. All sweet. Like a church mouse. See ya, see ya, see ya. Okay. All right, guys, we're out of here. If we get some piglets, we'll be back. Until then,